So we thank you for taking time out of your schedule to come out to celebrate the excellence that they've achieved out of all the children in their grade level. Teachers nominated your child this month, and there are at least 125 kids or so in every grade level. So your child stood out above the rest for this month. So again, congratulations to you. Let's give the kids a round of applause. And we say this month in and month out, we have some terrific talent here. And just by a quick straw poll, how many of you were here last night for the assembly, the Black History Assembly? It was an awesome effort. The children were fantastic, a lot of talent, and we see it each and every day as we have an opportunity to see teaching and learning go forth, as we see them involved in various activities around the building. Your child represents one of many this year who've been in this room at this time to be celebrated. And we always say, why not here at Heritage? Why not your child become that next doctor who has a cure for cancer? Why not your child become the next astrophysicist? Why not your child become the next lead attorney or U.S. Attorney General? Or even we're the home of the Nationals, we're red, white, and blue. Why not your child become one of the next presidents that come out of the state of Illinois, headed to Washington, D.C. to run this very country? We feel that way about our children. We have a lot of potential and talent here. So to that, parents, we honor you. We honor you. You have been here with your child from birth till now. You motivate them. You get them on the right track. You make sure that the homework is done. You make sure that they're involved in various activities. So with all that being said, as we are here today, we are so thrilled to be a part of this with your child. And at this time, I yield to our superintendent, Dr. Hughes George, for comments.
Good morning. All I can say is ditto to Mr. Gardner. I think he's articulated it very well as to where we want our children to go, what we want them to learn and be able to do. The children in this room are an excellent example of what we want them to do. And we know that we have the capacity of all our children in Heritage to do similar things. But today we are honoring your children, the ones who have stood above the rest for the month of February. So young people, this is a huge honor. As Mr. Gardner has shared with you, out of 125 students, you were selected. So that means you are number one out of 125 students. It's okay to smile, that's a good thing. That is a beautiful thing, to stand heads and shoulders above the rest out of 125 for academics, behavior, how you treat people, your attitude, your personality. All of that means a lot, okay? When you encounter people, when you shake their hand, when you smile in their face, that's the first thing. Then they get to look at your transcripts and know you as a person. So this is huge. So I appreciate that as a superintendent. I love coming to these. I do. Because I want to see the students who are going to be the next people that Mr. Gardner talked about. One of you is going to take my place as superintendent of this school district.
Is it you?
Is it you? Which one of you is going to be standing here in the next 10 to 15 years telling the other students the same thing that Mr. Gardner and I and Ms. Johnson are sharing with you today? Some of you are going to become teachers, then assistant principals, then directors, and then superintendents, right? Because I know all of you are going to go and get a bachelor's degree after high school, right? Some of you, I see you, master's degrees, and some of you are going to be called what? Doctor. Doctor as in PhD or a doctor as in a medical degree, right? I see it in your eyes. Which one of you is a medical doctor and which one of you is a doctor like me? I see all of you as medical doctors first. What, 4 medical doctors in here? And I think Mr. Gardner said one of you is going to be Surgeon General of the United States. Joyceland Elders, the next Joyceland Elders. Parents, I am absolutely proud of your students. I couldn't be more proud of what they do for Heritage and how they represent us. I tell any student, when you come to Heritage, you not only represent your parents, you represent Dr. George as the superintendent. You represent your ancestors and you represent your parents. So the way you behave, the way you act, the grades you get, all represent me. If you go out there and misbehave, and you misbehave in my school, you embarrass your parents, you also embarrass Dr. George. So to that end, we appreciate you. We'll continue to be role models for other students, and when Ms. Johnson gives you those t-shirts, I mean wear them proudly, okay? That's why we got the bright red. Maybe we're gonna get a bright pink, because I want everybody to sing. And to know that you are standing heads and shoulders above the rest. So, thank you parents and thank you students for all that you do.
Excuse me, Ms. Johnson, before you go forward, we'd like to thank our camera crew as always, Mrs. Allen and Ms. Wasaki, and our very fine tech guru in training, our young man. He's been a part of the filming each and every month, so he'll be running the show next year possibly, who knows, behind the scenes. Free up Mr. Rick and Miss Marianne to do other things. And our very fine library aides, Ms. Lund and Ms. Monroe, thank you so much for allowing us to use your home. But we'd also like to thank Ms. Johnson. None of this is possible without her. Ms. Johnson makes sure month in, month out, teachers nominate a student. I see her willing and doing, getting the t-shirts ready, making sure the coffee ends are about to go, making sure certificates are done. So I just wanted to publicly acknowledge and thank Ms. Johnson for her hard work. So the rest of the show is in our hands. Ms. Johnson.
I just want to reiterate what Dr. George and Mr. Garner have said. We're just so proud of your students. Of course, academics are of utmost importance, but you're reflected on the honor roll when you get good grades. But what's even more important is your character. How positive are you? How prepared? How polite? How kind? How respectful? How are you as a person? So this is really our time to highlight 4 winners, 1 per grade every month. So that's why we enjoy, as administrators and as staff members, we enjoy the Excellence Award so much, because it highlights you as a whole person, not just your intellect, not just one component of your personality, you as a whole. So again, we're so proud of the students, and we can't thank you parents enough, because you've raised such wonderful young ladies and gentlemen. And I wanted to also let you know, of course, we have these certificates that we just spoke about for each of the students. We also have a t-shirt. We want the students to wear these very proudly whenever you want. You can wear them every day if you want. We'd like you to wear them every day, as long as you wash them once in a while. And then we also have a Jimmy John's gift certificate for you. And of course, our lovely tech team always uploads this short ceremony on our district YouTube page if you'd like to view it, especially if you had family members who were not able to join us. We also will have picture opportunities for you and your families. That picture will be submitted to the newspaper in the Times. They don't really tell us when it's going to appear, so just kind of keep your eyes peeled for that. And it's always on the online version as well. And your picture, the students' pictures will also be in the frame, right when you come in the display case. When you enter the building, it's on the right-hand side. So we try to really publicize them and recognize them so everybody gets to know them, because unfortunately, a lot of the students who maybe aren't always the best behaved get all the recognition and all the attention. So we want to change that and put the attention on all the wonderful students that we have here at Heritage. So we will start with passing out these certificates and t-shirt gift cards to our 5th grade winner, Olivia Murphy. Next, we have our 6th grade winner, Giovanni Vasquez. Our 7th grade winner, Amaya Chavez. The girls did awesome yesterday at volleyball. I congratulate them on that too. And our 8th grade winner, Selena Carter Blue. Again, congratulations to everyone. And students, if you could please put on your shirts at this time. We'll take some